project, what you're going to need is a blank piece of paper, a pair of scissors, coloring pencils or crayons, glue, a thin stick or rod, and finally a string or yarn. Before you get started, what you're first going to want to do is try to think of a happy memory that you have, and then share it to your learner. And once you've shared your happy memory, ask them to share a happy memory that they have back. Then you take your piece of paper and your coloring pencils or crayons, and you color that happy memory. Now, before you start coloring, make sure that your learner knows that this drawing that they're going to be doing is going to be cut up into triangles so as to not become too attached to the image. Once you've got your image that you like, turn your piece of paper horizontally. Then, what you're going to do is cut the entire piece of paper into long, thin triangles. The base of the triangle is going to be about 1.5 inches to 2 inches wide. Once you've cut up your piece of paper into triangles, take one of the triangles, flip it with the white side facing up, take your glue, and glue the very tip of the triangle. Then get your thin stick or rod, place it at the base of the triangle, and then wind the triangle as tightly as you can around the thin rod, making sure that the thin tip is centered as possible. Once the triangle is completely wound around the stick, take it off, and now you have a bead. Once all of your triangles have been turned into bead, take your string or your yarn and then feed the beads onto the string. For learners who have a hard time cutting up their beautiful masterpieces, what you can do instead is take the blank piece of paper before you've drawn on it and cut them into triangles. And then once they're turned into triangles, you can write on them or color or scribble or whatever you like, and then turn those into beads. The learner, depending on their emotional need, they can also write the names of loved ones inside of the triangle before they turn them into beads, and then they can turn them into bracelets and necklaces and keychains and give them away as gifts.